What is the meaning of Chinese New Year? When you see this scene, please don't be afraid. This is not a battlefield, but the Chinese people setting off fireworks and firecrackers to celebrate the Chinese New Year. This unique custom has been preserved for thousands of years. Once upon a time, in the face of air pollution, regarding environmental issues, there has been a debate in China over whether fireworks should be set off. Some people were being supportive while the others were not. Perhaps the voices of support have prevailed. Especially after the COVID-19 epidemic, we had the opportunity to see more fireworks shows, especially for me. Coming from Liyang, the hometown of fireworks, fireworks have long been a common sight. However, as the iconic product of the Chinese Lunar New Year, fireworks are no longer a means of celebration, but a culture and inheritance unique to China. Chinese New Year, also known as Spring Festival, is one of the most important traditional festivals for Chinese people. It represents reunion and new beginnings, a time for families and friends to reunite and share joy. In China, the New Year is a festival full of joy and peace. People will carry out a series of traditional activities, such as posting Spring Festival couplets, setting off firecrackers, having reunion dinner, paying New Year greetings, dragon dancing, etc. These activities are not only the inheritance of traditional culture, but also an expression of love and blessings for family members. For the Chinese, the New Year means much more than that. It also represents harmony, prosperity and happiness. In the New Year, people will pray for the safety and health of their families, success in their careers, and good fortune. This kind of prayer is not only a kind of psychological comfort, but also a yearning and pursuit for a better future. So, no matter where we are, no matter how the past year has been, we will return to the place where our roots are, where family and friends gather together and drink and chat. At this moment, the past year is no longer important. What matters the most is the present reunion and the hope for a better future. It is precisely because of such a large population movement that a word unique to the Chinese was born. Spring Festival Travel Rush. The great migration of billions of people is going on across the land of China, from south to north, from east to west, covering hundreds of kilometers for short distances and thousands of kilometers for long distances. People who work in other places have to go on vacation due to the overlapping holidays. The time for everyone to return home is almost the same. So during the Spring Festival travel period, high-speed rail tickets and air tickets are hard to get. Therefore, so many people choose to drive back home. It is more convenient and free. However, with so many cars pouring into the highway, even though China's high-speed network is already so developed, it is sometimes overwhelmed, especially in extreme weather, snow, ice, etc. Like this year, due to snowy roads and icy roads, many people were stranded on the highway. They were anxious and exhausted from the journey, but they were eager to return home. What's more, there are relatives at home who are eagerly looking forward to their safe return. Relatives only get together for a few days. Soon people will bid farewell to their parents and relatives, go away to other places, return to their jobs, continue to shine, contribute to building a beautiful and powerful country, and contribute their power. Maybe the power of one person is insignificant, but the power of 1.4 billion people gathered together is enough to shake the earth. As we all know, China has completed the industrial development path that the West took hundreds of years in just a few decades, but many people don't understand how we Chinese did it. In fact, it is quite simple. When you guys are sleeping, we are working. When you guys are clubbing, we are working. When you guys are traveling and vacationing, we are working. When you guys are enjoying the sunshine and beach, we are working. When you guys are slandering and spreading rumors, we are working. And when you guys are launching wars and invading other countries, we are still working. Chinese people who rely on the spirit of tenacity and hard work to make China stand tall in the world top again. We Chinese people love peace. Thousands of years ago, we built the Great Wall to resist the invasion of foreign enemies. Our ancestors invented gunpowder, and we used it to create colorful fireworks. But some others turned gunpowder into bullets and bombs that killed civilians. We used drones for festival celebrations, while some others turned drones into deadly weapons. This year is the year of the lung. For a long time, the word lung in English was called dragon, but now, The Chinese Lung is no longer dragon, but Lung. The Western dragon is often a giant, evil monster. But the Chinese Lung is usually a friendly and helpful image and a symbol of dignity. We Chinese are the descendants of the Lung and the messengers of peace. No one knows better than us how hard-won a peaceful life is, because we were once victims of wars. But now, when we are celebrating our new year happily, the world is under fire, and a large number of people, old people, women, and children have been killed mercilessly, and have become the cannon fodder of history. The reason why we have stayed away from war is not because we live in a peaceful world, but because we are lucky enough to live in a strong and peaceful country. In 2024, I wish our motherland prosperity and the world peace. Happy New Year and the best luck in the year of the Lung.